I'm ready when you are. Hello, and thank you for joining our Diversity and Inclusion Town Hall. Sure, you're all very busy preparing for Christmas, but as global industries reconcile their shortcomings in diversity and inclusion, and after the highly unfortunate Instagram photo of our chief operating elf wearing reindeer antlers and a red nose at last year's Halloween party, our lawyer suggested we finally address the elephant in the workshop. We're predominantly elf. Have been for centuries. Our leadership is elf. Our workers are elf. I'm half elf. We work in an elf-dominated industry, and we have to do better. So, I am launching the North Pole's first ever diversity initiative. Santa's original workshop overhaul of key environments, or So Woke. First, I'm ashamed to say that the only other enchanted creatures on staff are 9 flying reindeer. That's less than 1% of our workforce, and yet flying reindeer account for over 19% of the North Pole's population. We have no dancing polar bears, no talking gingerbread men, no magical snowmen. Gingerbread people and snow persons. I reached out to leading magical D&I advocate, Frosire Snowman, to help educate us. Excuse me, I just put in my elf buds here. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Hi, Frosire.
Hi, Santa. Oh, thanks so much for having me. And it's Frostia, like Frosty with an A.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just so hard to pronounce. Can I call you Frosty?
Sure, as long as you're okay with me calling you Satan.
That isn't my name.
Exactly. So just because someone's name is hard to pronounce doesn't mean we can change it.
Good point. I guess enchanted entities deal with this a lot.
Yep. And these days we're moving towards COE, or creatures of enchantments. Entities makes it sound like we don't exist, which we definitely do. Hashtag Snowgirl Magic. So remember, we all have the potential to bring our magic into the workforce. It just takes beings in higher positions of power to let us into those small spaces normally reserved for elves.
I barely fit into those spaces. So how do we make room?
You hire more COEs and you encourage them to bring their full power to work. So, for example, I have to sometimes speak with my warmer voice to make the elves around me more comfortable. It's called cold switching.
Code switching?
No. Cold switching. Oh, that brings me to my next point. If a COE tells you something based in their reality, even though it might sound like a fantasy to you, just listen. You've got the ears for it.
We seem to be having some magical difficulties. We'll give her screen a minute to thaw. In the meantime, I'll take questions. Will this initiative help reindeer? Yeah, of course. Some of my best friends are reindeer. So, we're discussing department rotation to allow all creatures more opportunity for growth. Because while we want more magically diverse candidates, we don't want to lose the magic we already have.
Sorry, my screen froze. So what I miss?
Oh, we're answering questions. Anonymous says, it feels unfair to let COEs get more opportunities. Elves work hard too. Yes, well,
so I'm going to answer this. We're not saying that elves aren't hard workers. They're just not the only ones. And in order to give the other workers an opportunity, we have to consciously distribute opportunities equally. That's the only way that we are going to dismantle the elf supremacy that is pervading the North Pole.
Yes, being over 1,000 years old, this was a difficult idea for me too. So, Frostia recommended some books. Elf Fragility by Joy Tullyworld explains it simply. As does Me and Elf Supremacy by Jean Gale Bells. Oh, yes, and Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates. Although this is actually about being a black man in America. Not quite sure what's that got to do with us.
We've got some more work to do then. That's fine. I'm on retainer.
Let's see if we can do one big clap together. You want to try this? Scene 1A, take one. That's fine. We'll go with that. Don't forget to take your earbuds out.
Thank you. Yep.
You know how they do? I'm turning my camera on, guys. Sorry. You can see me? Can you see me? Okay.
Elephant in the workshop. Oh, cutting. I can see that. That was very effective.
Just like a half text, no girl magic. Sorry, talking the whole time, muted. No, I can find order.
My feed is getting all messed up, so I'm not sure how that sounded. Cass,
It was the only time I got the line right.
Okay, good. Okay, that's a wrap on So Woke.
We're gonna cut.
Nice, guys.